camera's clean and I don't have it marked up because I got a bad habit of not keeping my cameras clean. Alright, so we're out here doing a demonstration. Of course, Taco has to pop up because Taco always has to be on camera no matter what. You camera junkie. Anyway, we are here with our ultra short throw projector. This is my NEC ultra short throw projector. A 720p projector, WXGA. Usually these tests are really easy because, again, like I said, there's no distance throw. Projector sits right on top of the screen. My projector is at 3600 lumens, so it's a cakewalk for us. It's a cakewalk for any projector we use. You're ultra short though, you're literally right on top of the screen. That's why I said that for us. The reason why you don't see us do a lot of ultra short though demonstrations because there's no challenge in it for us. We literally have more fun with the distance throw because we have a distance to go. We know there's a high chance of the projectors dropping at a dramatic rate, and that's why I choose to use long throws over ultra short throws. But, you know, we have to have it there to show that the product does pick up on ultra short throw. So as you can see, we have our projector on. You're able to see the beautiful fish. Taco's trying to figure out a way how to get in the camera shot. I've seen him just creep around trying to figure out how he can get into the shot. He can't be near the equipment, he knows that. And as you can see, we can pick up an image, as always, even at 1000 lumens, even at a projector way back there at 2500 lumens, we can pick up with no problem whatsoever. As I said before, if you watch ultra short throw demonstrations, they can't register in a regular environment because the screen washes out, even though they're sitting that close to the screen, which again, I don't know why. Well, we know why it's the screen at all, period, but still, I don't know why they even darken the environment. The projector is designed to replace the TV. Let me grab my remote control. I know we're going to hit commercial left and right. And you definitely in the wrong area. Why are you sitting right there? Of all places for my cat to find a place to plop his body down at, he would choose the one area that I have to go back and forth. Yeah, you have a little area. You like to be on camera all the time. That's why he does that, because he likes to be on camera. All right, let me see. We have fire sticks plugged up to this. No, fire sticks are not even in. All right, speakers are here, so we don't need speakers. And plug this up. There we go. Right there, dead in the center of the floor. For me, I almost killed myself trying to get around him. Alright, so like I said, one of the hardest demonstrations to pull up is blue. Blue has a very difficult time reading, especially in fully lit environments, no matter what you're using. And as you can see, we can pick up the image crystal clear. You can see how much light's coming off our screen. Oh, we're going to start the work on the new screen. These are going to be done already because they're going to be coated with this technology. But we have another screen we want to actually experiment with our new gain technology. And this is going to have a much bigger screen, 2 sets of 600K LED lights, which is around 1200K. And we're going to have a spotlight system put in, just to show it off to the investors and people coming by how much light these screens can absorb in. Now you see blues stay nice and blue as they should. Let's come over and grab something. I am back and forth. I had to go out and take care of business, come back and get this done, get all this documented, so make sure we have all testing done. Getting there, I still have to call for certified sample sheets to get them in for testing. And we have another projector coming in, which is going to be our ViewSonic short throw projector, which has a 235.1 and 1610 setting for our screen over here, so we can change out our screen at will. I'm still doing a 235.1, just bigger screen. I can change out the only way I want. So as you can see, image pops up crystal clear. Let's get the meter so we can have all this documented. Where's my meters at? Way over here. I forgot. I have to worry about casting a shadow on the screen because the projector is right there. Let's see, where is it? That's 1,000. That's the meter's supposed to be back where you put them at. That way I can have my meters when I need them. This is my fault. I'm supposed to put the meters back when I get done. Not basically shove them in weird areas where I know I can never find them. Anyway, meter's way back here behind the back of the desk, of course. Should not be there. Now, we do these tests so we can always go back to our archives and back things up, which I like to do. I like to go back in my archives. I like to pull things up. Hey, we built this, we put that together, we designed that. That's why we do the video demonstrations. That's why I try to explain to people that we come on here, regardless if anyone's in the room or not, everything has to be backed up. I like to go back in my archives and pull stuff out of there to prove that I was right on something. And if I ever have to come back to this later on by saying, hey, we did a demonstration test on this ultra short throw projector, fully lit environment with a ring light in the middle of the screen, well, actually around the screen, I can come back and do that. That's why we back everything up. Wow, that's coming up pretty sharp for a projector. I paid $60 for. Yeah, I paid $60 for that projector. Ultra short throw 720p NEC. Yeah. All right, we'll drop our meters on the floor. And pause this for a minute. Keep forgetting that we don't have a projector in back of us. So we have to document all this. So here we have our meters for the floor. Let's stand that right. Right. The meter to show you how much room. A lot of glare. I gotta move the glare of the light. There's the light over top of me hitting the meter. That's knocking it out because that's how much light reflects in this environment. You see that right there, how hard that is to read? That's the light literally that comes down on top of me because I'm in a commercial area. All right, so see the meter right there? See my hand? See how we put up front here? See how it reads? Take it away, meter disappears. We get the same reaction if we take that meter outside. We take it outside, they don't read. They shut down. So that's why you never see us with meters outside, because we don't get the meters won't run. They won't pick up. There we go. Now, I don't know what the freak we're going to have to pick up for that technology. We got the day we've ordered everything for AdTech. I don't know what kind of meter we're going to order. I'm literally trying to find somebody on some form site that I can talk to about this. And it's funny because projection screens aren't designed to operate through sunlight. And I'm sitting there having a conversation saying, no, we literally have a screen that operates through sunlight. I need a special meter for it so I can pick up something off of it. And it's kind of like, I had to send videos because they didn't believe me. They literally didn't believe me. Like, they thought I was probably pranking or whatever, but they didn't believe me. So there's no such thing as a screen that can eat through direct sunlight. That's virtually impossible. And I sent it over. So yeah, the guy was like, I'll research it for you because I'm curious to see this whole thing pop off. I told you. Look, we got this technology right here. We got AdTech coming in today. 2 different versions of it, including this whole panel system and one for the desk coming in. This is all at the same time. But I love the fact that we can get this ultra short throw, $60, ultra short throw to run, and then we're going to have it on a much bigger screen. What do you think, Title? Pretty cool, huh? I don't come over here and just say I'm impressed by the ultra short. You know why? It's easy. Now, if I had 1,000 lumens at 16 feet in an environment that I know is going to really rip up the lumen count before it hits my screen, that I consider a challenge. This is easy. That's why I understand how people do ultra short those setups and they're all wow and ooh, look at that. You're right up on top of the screen. It's like the theory of duck hunt, you know. You have people that can sit behind the couch and hit every single target on point, and then you got ones who sit right up on the screen with the gun and say, look, I'm a professional. No, not even close, not even close. I really thought that bird was a puppet at one point, and it was actually real. Is that a puppet? No, it's a real thing. Let's go over here for a minute. I have to do angle gain, people. This is what you have to do. Now, this is the important thing when you're doing an ultra short throw. Even though it's an easy demonstration to do, you must show that you can pick up on an angle, which means when I type down in that specification sheet that we can pick up at 180 degree viewing angle, Not only can we do that, but we can literally do that while we have a halo system attached to the screen. And if you look up the 600K LED lights, they are literally considered to be the highest ones. I've seen 65, but we're going to be above 65 because, again, we have to put 2 sets in to accommodate the screen that's coming in. That gives us 1200. The max is 10. We'll be above that. And including with the additional lights we'll be putting in, the floodlights we'll be putting in, they're about 4K per each one. Can the screen take it? This is 40% right now in this technology. It can easily take it with no problem. It's generating a white level with no problem. Let's get a white surface up here. Everyday shepherd. So the important thing, if you're showing off a ultra short throw, it's not enough to show a screen in a super dark ultra environment that's super dark. You have to show the projector off in a fully lit environment. Mine is an ultra short throw. It's supposed to be designed to replace a TV. So you have to convince people that if they buy a projector, whether it's $3,000 or $60, they can operate in a fully lit environment without the screen washing or fading and deteriorating. And that's one of the things I see a lot when I watch demonstrations on certified screens using ultra short throws, or just anybody using screen paint and fully lit and dark environments. See that white surface right there? That white surface can't do jack. You know how many lumens that projector is? That projector is 3,600 lumens. It is 6,000 lumens higher than a P2. And yet, that white surface can't read for jack. Most people go out and they buy the projectors thinking that a white surface is going to be able to work. It's not going to work on your projector. That's why every demonstration I see on YouTube right now is sitting in some darkly, poorly lit environment, showing us this high power ultra short throw, and they can't pick up in there. You have to be in the dark to do it on a projector that's designed to replace a TV. Good luck on that one. Let's go over to Weekend. I don't know about them. I can't say too much for them. Let me see. Let's go to I want to hit let's see. There. All that technology is designed to be ultra short throw. Everything. We have never developed a technology that couldn't work on ultra short throw. Anything that I have in my arsenal has to work on that screen. That's the reason why I purchased it, for testing. You can't have products saying, oh, it works on ultra short throw. This doesn't work on ultra short throw. This works on... No. Everything has to. Let me see. That we do it 1,000 times, why not? Everything that we want. Slow cooker, really? Slow color changer. There we go. It doesn't matter time if we clicked on it, baby. Now where's mine? I like mine. We got one that looks like you're about to be at a nightclub. You suffer from seizures. That one will jack you up. Let's see. I want to give me mine yet. Hey, make me work for it. Okay, not a big deal. Slow color changer. Slow color changer. There we go. So as you can see, color will pop up. White surface won't read it. This is why I said at the end of the day, I can't express it enough. If you're using an ultra short throw projector, literally you have no business being in a dark environment with that machine. That machine is sitting right up on top of your screen. If you can't read that in a fully lit environment, as it's intended to be used to replace a TV, then what good is it calling it replaceable for a TV when it can't operate in the environment of a TV? What's the point? Can't have your lights on. Screen will wash out. Now, is it the projector's fault? No, it's not the projector's fault. The Optimum Pizza works perfectly fine. The Epson LS800 works perfectly fine. They all work fine. The problem is that the screen does not work with the projector. As you can see with my $60 projector, which I didn't have to spend $3,000 or $5,000 for, I can read a crystal clear image. Oh, for the person who sat there and said that I pulled up color incorrectly, yeah, I got a little piece of paper coming your way. Yeah, somebody on YouTube made that statement, a big one too. Yeah, you're going to regret that one. See this right here, buddy? That's a screen that's generating 10 times more light than you used in your demonstration. I can do this at 1,000, ultra short though, and the one behind me at 25. Nowhere close near JVC. So, I think you're going to have to reframe that. But we'll be out. We got, what, 7 years for that nonsense? Basically falsely making accusations about my company that are not true. I don't care at the end of the day if I basically came up on top. That's not good enough for me. You made a statement that my product does not produce color balance. And here I am sitting there with the halo system in my screen, and I'm producing better color than a white surface or gray surface, and soon certified. So I'll send those results to you with a little document, or I'll challenge you in court. Our document will be a little different than the $500,000. I back all my technology up. So if my screen couldn't read color, there is no freaking world in the world. And all the light I'm using right now far surpass his little whatever that thing was over there. And we can read that color crystal clear next to a white surface. We did this at 1,000. We did this at 25. 2,500 lumen venue, 13 feet back. And we did this on the 1,000 lumens. Once you get the big screen done, I can drop the 1,000 lumen all the way back to about 13 feet. I want to be able to hit the wall with that one. And I do plan to do this outside for fun. Of course not ultra short though, it's way too easy. We'll drop right at 1,000. I got a 900 lumen projector coming in next. I can't believe I ain't spending no money for these projectors. I paid $79 for my projector. That's it. $79. Now this projector over here has a 4,000:1 contrast. Of course, what's the point? But do we need it? Nah, we're good. Not necessary. Oh, wait. We got to go back there. We got to go back. We missed something. Oh, no. We got to go back. We got to go back. And the angle gain on this thing. Gotta have this, especially for these machines. Frosted flakes. I hate frosted flakes so much. These soggy too quick. That's what it's for me. You can put a little bit of milk in it. It still gets too soggy for me. Let's go to the side. Make sure we're picking up on our angle next to that white surface. This is very important. Now, I don't know why we have to do this, and I'll tell you why. You should have no problem picking up on an angle ever on a screen paint. Now, a certified, yes, because I showed you how certifieds have this with reflective surface. If you turn to the side, the now viewing cone triggers off. That you would have to do with a certified, but a screen paint would never have this problem ever. The only problem you would have with a screen paint is whether or not you're having that quality. If you're picking up that 100% color level. See how that white surface is not picking up? So that ultra short is picking up that beautiful color with all that light hitting it. That's what you want to see. That's when I see people doing demonstrations with ultra shorts and they lean to the side. I was like, what are you showing me? There's no comparison screen. It's just a projector and a standalone in a dark environment. What are you showing me? Now show me anything. Show me something. So we'll go through our little changes. I can't wait to get more light in here. I'm so bored with this light right now. I mean, I'm excited, but I want more lighting. I'm picking up a lamp today too on top of that. Oh, wait till you see the setup for the new screen. Oh, it's going to be super ultra insane. So we got this high fluorescent ultra white light, not white light, but a paint. Then we're going to paint the end, maximize to make them even brighter. Pull that fluorescent up into the... See what I mean? And when I talk like that, this scares people at the end of the day who have to challenge us. Because if I have, this is not enough for me to keep me happy, and I have to order more lights, make the screen bigger, give myself more of a challenge, oh, it's going to be a nightmare if you go against this screen. I have no interest in screen paints with this technology. We're only interested in certified. So if you think I'm going to pop up in your back with this technology and wipe you clean, I don't care. It's none of my business. Enjoy yourself, make your products. I'm after certified. That's who we're after. But if you basically want to make it about us, I have no problem with coming over and buying your stuff. But other than that, I don't care. I want certified. That's all I want. Certified, 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 certified. I want the big boy screens and a few TVs, and while I'm at it. All we got is set we're going to be doing for AdTech, the black AdTech coming out. So we're going to have two TVs side by side, and we're going to have this panel system put up. They don't know it's an actual screen. It's going to be projectors behind it. And they're going to be produced right next to the screens, boom, with the halo system attached to them. TVs can't use halo systems. You know why? Because they're basically, if that glare hit the screen, you won't be able to see it. That's why. When I go to the expos, I got all kinds of crazy stuff set up. All my projectors are going to look like crap. I'm going to have Band-Aids on them and stuff like that, and please wash me, stuff like that, crazy stuff on them. I'm going to look crazy because look, if you come to with a high-end projector, I told you before, it's a dime a dozen. People have seen them already. But if you got this projector with this crazy graffiti writing all over it and stickers and Mega Man little characters glued to the side of it and everything, I'm like, why the freak would somebody even bring this up here? It's old. It's a piece of junk. That's what they call the Trojan horse. They don't even know what you can do with those machines at the end of the day. And then we have our screen up there, being all white screen set up. You know what I mean? You know, make it look like something like an amateur set the whole thing up, and they don't realize that whole entire thing is set up to basically set them up. They walk in there, they see all those lights fire off from that sucker. They see that screen pop up, see that black technology come down, and take them out. They'll never see it coming. I guarantee you, we show up at a porn site, they're going to try to keep a trade show. They're going to try to get us out of there. They can't have us in a trade show. I tell you, they know me. I tested all their stuff. And look at that. Look how beautiful that color is popping up. And that halo system is gorgeous. Let's go over here and let's get some contrast of it. I'm gonna do a Starfield screen saver. Let's get that. Whoop. There we go. Why are you hooking me? Freaking boats. The boats, people. The boats. Let me see. Let's clear that out. Let's get our Starfield in there. Let's see. Where are you? Come on. Bam, right at the top. Hit the Starfield so much it pops up automatically. Alright. Let's get that Starfield popping up here. Now we got our Starfield. Really? We got our Starfield. I should be dropping the controller. That's the Starfield popping up on a 4,000 to 1 contrast projector. So this means at the end of the day that you're not duped into going and buying out these projectors that have these insane contrast levels to say at the end of the day you're going to be able to get that to your screen. You can't read it on your screen. It won't pick up. Look, if you have a projector, 2 million to 1 contrast, right? Just say 2 million to 1. How many demonstrations have you seen on a P2 on anybody's projector? Not just one person, anybody's projector, fully lit environment of Starfield. Anybody flexing that 2 million to 1 contrast? No, they're all in the dark trying to flex it. You can't flex contrast in the dark. It has to be in a fully lit environment. It's very important it's in a fully lit environment, because that way your customers don't get ripped off in the process. Now, if you look at the demonstration under the P2, right, you will notice that the demonstrations are done in fully lit environments. They're selling the projector as a replacement for TV. How do you sell a projector with a replacement for TV if all the customers are sitting in the dark? Unless you're going to tell them that, hey, look, chances are that the projection screen we use in the demonstration is a little costly. You know what I mean? You can't use a P2 on a white or gray screen. It won't run it. Now, you have a better chance with gunmetal. You do. Gunmetal certified screens, you do have a better chance of a better image than that, but they're expensive. That's the problem. And mind you, these are the ultra short though versions are expensive. So, yeah. And in dealing with black technology, you have to know what you're doing when it comes to ultra short throws. As the other person who, when you've seen his specifications, you can go there right now and check his page. all his dark products say not compatible with ultra short throw projectors. You can't read on an ultra short throw. Ultra short throw is a different type of projector. The reason why they use ultra short throws for rear projection technology and storefront windows for window advertisements, because an ultra short throw bounces off a mirror and comes back off to the screen. Cancels out that lamp glare problem altogether. So they reflect differently. Okay, what do we want to get over here? Let me see. How much controller fell that way? Over there. Let's get it from over there. I swear, man, you lay it in the weirdest positions ever. Well, if you're comfortable, you're comfortable. Oh, it's got a little flame in there. Every time I think of flame, I think of the witch from the Wizard of Oz. Like, want some fire, Scarecrow? She didn't ask, she gave, literally. You ever notice that? She asked me if he wanted it and still gave him at the same time. She was savage. There we go. Got a little blazing fire up there. How beautiful that looks. I'm going to shut it off in AdTech. I'm going to push an image right through it. Boom. In this case, some lights are blinding my my camera. Camera has a rough time picking up a lot of light. See that light piercing off that screen? That's literally how much light pushes off 6,000K in LED lights. It's a lot. Fire going on in there. Some fire, Scarecrow. What you doing? Yeah, I see you. Getting in mischief. Let's pick up some little colors here and there. Blend all together to make it complete. I'll be so glad to give her the keyboard and mouse. You have no idea. I'm going to put that system in here that's going to allow me to be able to control this entire environment through voice, speech, and hand gestures. I cannot wait. Projector mapping equipment. I'm updating the firmware. I'm going to hit both of these screens. And I saw somebody doing a driving simulator. I definitely want to do one of those on the 235.1. Definitely. I got to hook up the steering wheel. I'll put one on the desk. Peckle, you want to ride shotgun? Get a little driver's seat for you. Somebody had a beautiful steering wheel for the PC. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've got to build me a racing simulator soon. I'm definitely building myself one. I had a big enough screen for it. Definitely going to put in the racing simulator. Ooh, we got plenty of room depth, but they're going to put a curve in there. I definitely could do a curve with a racing simulator. But if I want to do one, I always want to do a simulator outside, like a system setup outside. Of course, there had to be some kind of casing, you know what I mean? A cover to protect it, but something I can take down and everything and open it up. Man, that would be the best freaking simulator. Outside? Outside projection setup for a racing simulator? That would be beast. Because you're outside, man. You're outside. But I want full wraparound. I'm not talking about where you have several different forms of simulators. You have the one that's like more like a half C, then you have the ones like U's. The ones that come up in the front and they come to the side. So if a car pulls to the side, you can literally turn your head and you can see the car on this side and that side. We can build those. Because the thing about it, you know why it's hard to do those? Because you don't have rear projection technology requires you to do those. You can't do a U-shaped simulator due to the fact that you're going to have the projectors on the inside to do this. And that's going to cause a conflict. Even if you're ultra short those, it's still going to be a headache. But if you develop the technology like we have, you can actually build it and have the projectors on the outside, on the scaffold system, ultra short throw, that will allow us to hook up a U system that will allow us to be right in the middle, and we can look from left to right. Oh, that'd be fantastic. That's why I got a buddy coming, he's building all that stuff, where it's all the scaffolds and everything we need to get that done, to build our own simulators. I want my stuff to be different. So you can see the reds, beautiful colors are pushing up with no problem. White surface comparisons, not even picking up. And even with all the light we have hitting the screen, it's absorbing with no problem. Picking up this 100% black levels with no problem. Without a 2:1 expensive contrast level embedded in the projector. By the time, let me see, where's my stuff at? By the time you reach a black screen, you don't use contrast anymore. It's not necessary. Excuse me, buddy boy. Thank you. Round. Round. By the way. Okay, the orange one. What is the orange one? I'm never ordering those which were the worst freaking gladiators or gladiators, whatever to call them ever. Orange? I don't know what I was thinking. Freaking lemon and grapefruit. Bad combination. Never doing that again. I'm gonna go back and get my oranges and my cinnamons. That's what I'm about to get. Orange and cinnamon. Let's go to the side, people. Check it out from the side. I like this demonstration because we can show the contrast level and everything. Mind you, 4,000 to 1 contrast. Oh, it's old. 4,000 to 1. All right, so prices we have for the product. We have it in 24. We got everything loaded on the website, but it's not available yet. We still got weeks of testing. I still got a bit to go on this, 100%, to make sure the thing is functioning. I still am picking out my containers that I want to add with this, and I still have my designs I want to do, and some other stuff I'm working on. But anyway, I got special boxes I want these things in. When you open up your box, I want a box within a box, showing all box within that box. But anyway, I think it's around 24 ounces is around 321. 32 ounces is around 327, I think it is. And a gallon is around $582. That's the price we're going to go with. All shipping is free. The only thing we ship overseas is 24s. Once we get the Apex is going to be more, might be more of an offline screen for you, but we haven't decided on yet. But the Apex is physical screen. It does come with a frame. It's a whole different type of screen. You might know them online. Might as well. 100, 120 inch. They're acoustics. They are a physical screen, and it does come with a frame. Frame is sick too, by the way. We haven't decided what color we want to go with the Apex. I was thinking about going with maybe a high fluorescent yellow or something with it. I don't know. I'm decided. It's a gamer screen. Then we have our own physical screens, which come in 100, 120 inch, customized to 150 inch, and 235 and 239.1. Those are the other one. Oh, by the way, they're weatherproof. You can take them outside, and they're portable. They will come with bags, because I plan to carry mine everywhere I go. I got to be on site with the same screen. They'll have our badges at the bottom and all that cool stuff. And then for those of you who are into panel screens, mind you, the panel, like I said, this technology has other applications to it. So if you're into projector mapping applications, this technology is for you. If you're into any form of special effects or interactive technology, it's designed for that. But we have another form of panel technology coming out. It has a completely different coating. This is the one we're going to be using as a blackboard for the office. We can stick it to the wall and write, interact with the projector, or we can lay it flat to the table, and we can operate and use it as a monitor. As you saw when I did the demonstration, I took 50 lumens, I was able to pull off the table. This stuff is much more advanced than what we showed off that table. It'll easily read at 50 lumens with no problem whatsoever. This is what we're going to be using for our trade show tables. That technology. That is AdTech. Oh, let's come over here. Oops, what did I do? What did I do? I hit the wrong button. Get out of there. There we go. And the reason why this technology is an investment because, again, our budget for our projectors is under $200. That's all we're allowed to spend. I'll show you every projector. I'll show you every order that I order. You won't see me come and say, well, I paid $200 for that projector and lie, and it'd be like a $400 or $500 projector, which is still cheap, but still, I'll show you every order, every unboxing of every projector we order from here until the end of the year, showing that every projector we purchase is under $200. Now, if it costs me only $200 to show off my projectors in commercial environments and trade shows and wherever the heck God blesses us to be at, then you shouldn't be spending that kind of money at the end of the day. You don't have to. And if you do spend the money for that investment, then at least you're getting what you paid for in some washed out image at the end of the day in some dark environment. That's why I said that calibrating stuff, you don't need to be calibrating your screen for colors. You shouldn't have to. Your machines are way beyond what I have over here. We don't calibrate ever. You have to understand, people, the fight we got to go through is that companies want to keep with tradition. Tradition is going to cost you money. They want to keep a tradition of you have to be in dark environments. They want to keep tradition of you have to be forced to calibrate your machines. If don't, you'll get poor picture quality. You'll have to deal with it. They want to keep with the fact that your projection screens have to be white. You ever notice with all the certified screens we have out there on the market that develop dark screens for inside, there's no outside dark screens. They're all white. Because for them, they consider that to be the norm. People make cheap, crappy screen paints. They don't want to test. Don't want to do any form of real testing in the day with stick machines in dark environments. They want to follow behind old traditions. Old traditions is what everybody else is doing, but they figure they're doing it, we're doing it, and they'll believe in us because who's going to go against them? We will. That's why we take those same certified screens that you're trying to basically measure up to, and we take them out. How are you going to measure yourself to a high-grade projection screen when we beat the high-grade projection screen? The very screen that you're basically basing your product off of. Maybe in a dark and contrast, dark, we'll go in the same environment, you know what I mean? Because that's what screens are supposed to be. I got that same conversation from the other one, talking about, well, screens are meant to be used in fully lit environments, they're meant to be used in the dark. What are you, stuck in the 1920s? No, that's what ambient light rejection technology was developed for, so people can be out in fully lit environments. The only problem is you don't see enough people in fully lit environments in those environments, that form of technology. This is a new era of projection screens. Projection screens aren't basically stuck to your what's the word for it? To your dedicated room. I mean, people used to have a dedicated viewing room. You had a 35 millimeter sitting there, 1.1 screen, and they watch their movies on slideshows and whatever. Now you got people who have ultra short throws. These machines are designed to be set up in your living rooms and dining rooms and areas where you normally would not have a projector. You're even in your front to replace your TV. But people don't want to do the work at the end of the day, and they want to lean on the tradition of basically having screens in these really dark environments. That's the reason why you're going to become obsolete soon. Because this technology we have here will end you. So keep in mind that you have plenty of time to catch up. You have plenty of time to catch up. You chose not to. As for the certified screens, well, they got comfortable. And one of these things happened to pop up in the showroom and it's lights out. Or in our case, lights on. What you doing in the little boxy? I'm fighting the string. You're not supposed to have this. Fighting your string in the boxies. They got comfortable. Everybody got comfortable. Less and less testing. Less and less testing. Some no testing at all. And you got comfortable. Now we just popped up in front of you like, where the freak did that come from? It's kind of like watching Star Trek, you know what I mean? You guys are just sitting back there, just chilling, just relaxing, and boom, we just all around you, just looking at you like, look at them. They're not even ready. Their shields are not even up, and that's it. Click. There's on. Poked on, you're just gone. Just like that. Turn you into space dust. Never saw it coming. Smart ones were watching us, and they developed a certified black screen, and the rest of y'all slept. You know what I'm talking about. Smart ones watched us. The ones who didn't, well, it's funny because at one point the naysayers were talking so much trash about black technology. Oh, it's garbage, it's trash, it's not this, not that, and now they're trying their hardest to make it. Don't you find that interesting? Oh, screens aren't meant to be black, they're meant to be gray, they're meant to be white, and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Then screen innovation must be wrong, right? Because they have a black screen. And now they're trying to make black screen paints. They're trying to be black technology. But for so long they fought it. It was garbage, trash, and now you want to be black technology. The problem with black technology, it takes years to learn it. Because it's extremely temperamental, and it requires tons and tons of testing because it's not your usual everyday screen where you don't have the skill level or the time in order to keep up. I can see Diamond with a black screen because Diamond started the gunmetal craze. That gunmetal black technology they had, no, actually more dark gray, they were a bit ahead of everybody else. And think he could have sat back then, he could have made a screen that was white. He could have made a screen that was silver. He made that gunmetal technology. And y'all, on the other hand, sat back and just made these gray paints after gray paints after gray paints and silver screens and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, now you're behind. And those of you who try to make black technology, you still failed because you don't have enough tests. I can literally challenge your screen in a courtroom and you couldn't win it. Compare your black technology to mine in testing. Do you think you would win it? No, you wouldn't. Couldn't pass the basic black versus black. That's the reason why orders got canceled. Because they knew exactly what we're going to do to the screens. You've got to test them. You have to go through all these crazy demonstrations. It's very important that you do this. And then customers at the end of the day are going to base our tests at the end of the day for everybody else's tests. So that's why the only choice they have was to go in and say that our products didn't work. But we put out the matching betters. And now they can't do the matching betters because they don't know how to. They haven't done proper testing to do a matching better. But then they'll say those are fake too. And that's why we put out the $500,000. So you want to speak, right? You want to talk? All right. How about we go before an arbitrator with a $500,000 contract, and you can share your point of view with that. But they don't want to sign those either. All right then. Then you are what you are. You're fake. Anybody else that had the ability would have backed it up by now. What do we got right here? We just did all that. Got the color. Let me see. Let me go over and get search here. Take this out here. Clear that there. Let me see. Gotta check. Gotta back yourself up. I'm saying that every demonstration. Where you at, Mr. C? C. Nope, that's Greenscape, but that's actually a good way for finding more white lows or some stuff we got to test out. That definitely works. So when I watch demonstrations on the lighter screens and they're trying to do those fully lit environments, they will stick to really bright colors. Because bright colors means that the screen fades, but not as bad as it could be. What you should be seeing is contrast levels only. Because that's the hard part for a gray screen. Is really to pick up those contrast levels. For us, on the other hand, for us it would be white levels. And then what they were interested in watching in the form site was the fact that watching a black screen, be able to pull up levels like that, and maintain its colors, due to the fact that it has all that light sitting around. Mind, the theory behind black screens, they don't generate in fully lit environments due to the fact that the screen has a hard time pushing off white light, but they don't have heightener technology like we do. Thankful for the AG47, which was our blessing from God in order to be able to understand, to be able to perfect white light. So we have a technology, even silver screens do that. That silver technology we developed, and the demonstrations, that screen shows itself generating a higher white level than white. You can go back and watch them. We have screens, you can lay stuff against the screen and they actually alter and change the screen's color. Some turn turn, some turn yellow. So as you can see, an ultra short though test, easy pass. Nice way to get these tests done. I gotta go ahead and get my certifieds. Because I'm gonna ask that in form site. So what about this? And what about that tonight? Well, we're getting those. We're getting it done. Whoa. Really? Oh, come on. Seriously? Screensaver, not green saver. I was wondering why half of my stuff is missing. Jeez, really? I don't get green saver. Hey, totally throw that clean off. No, screensaver. Got everything in there. How the heck we get green saver in there? Or okay. Space. Snow screensaver. I got a black on black demonstration of beating with another black screen to screen. That was freaking impressive. I got people already looking at there going, I did it at 1000 lumens and I did it at 25, all equal modes. Jawah. I like that one. Now you see all this testing you see me doing? This is what you should have saw on those screen paints when they were launching them. That's what you should have saw. Back to back to back tests. Not that dumb nonsense. You got somebody holding a meter next to the screen. Please. Yeah, if I'd have got a hold of that, so you're so lucky at the end of the day that I did not get my hands on your screen paint. Because if I did, the testing would have put that thing through. Man, it would have been an absolute nightmare for this guy. He'd have shut his web page down, his YouTube channel, and everything. It wouldn't have passed anything we had over here. I had a buddy of mine going to come in and paint my screen in next to me, and I try to paint his in. See how long it took. Splatter effect. We had a piece of drywall we cut into a corner and see how much of his paint actually sprays to the other side of the wall or to the ceiling. Because it's so thin, it's got to have a splatter reaction. Not a screenscape. That's not what I'm asking for. Stop giving me stuff that I did not reply for. No. Screen. We asked for screen. Screensaver, because it's something I want to do. And you're messing me up. All right, where are we at? Here. Messing me up on what I got to do. Not green scraper. Screensaver. Okay, there you go. Now I got you. I'm about to say, you better not have pushed me back in that section. Having the Murgatroyd. Having the Murgatroyd. I got that stuff stuck on my top. I think that's Top Cat that does having the Murgatroyd. Having some Murgatroyd. I think that is Top Cat. He does having some Murgatroyd. Having some Murgatroyd. I'm going to break this microphone in here. Where's my system over here? Here we go. 4K Snow Screensaver Cottage. Ooh. 4K Snow Screensaver Cottage. There we go. Jeez. Fighting on everything I freaking asked for. Yeah. Every day I'm shuffling. That's black paint laying next to my screen at 3600 lumens. Right up on top of it. White surface removed. Let me show my white surface. Do my black paint. I got other black paint that I'm picking up. 9 different black paints. Because I get bored. I need to beat my own record. That's what I'm doing. Beating my own record. Okay, white surface, element, different comparison, we do. Let's go back in. Told you, don't match my stuff. Even at 3600 lumens sitting on top of a screen, it still won't match my screen. So, just so you know, if you made accusations about our products being so dark you can't watch them, boy, it's going to be a rough time for you in a courtroom. I could do this all day long and paint off. I did that. We did paint to a screen, didn't we? We literally painted into a screen in a demonstration. So for those of you who don't know, like, what do you mean by courtroom? Well, we had some idiots basically went out and put labels on containers that were supposed to be our products and made false statements against my company, committing fraud against my business, saying that our products came out so dark they're unwatchable. And those people at the end of the day are facing lawsuits over $5 million. They're big lawsuits. They go to federal. We don't take those to greater courts because of the amount of money is being asked. Yeah, they go to their federals. So anyway, yeah. So that's the reason why we say that on camera, because we have people that we're actually taking to court and they're being sued. And some of them are getting lengthy jail time. Yeah. Let me see. All that because you were jealous of Mr. Bird's paints. Let's go with some, I'm going to do the TLCs. Back over here. 4K demonstrations. Yeah, all in the name of jealousy. But as for this, we're done testing. Well, not on this. The short is done. Easy demonstration as always. Same thing as we always go through. I got a projector I'm picking up. It's a laser ultra short throw. Guess how much it's costing me? Under $200. Yes, sirree. Do you have any idea the gold mine that I walk into when I go on eBay? There's so many 720p projectors out there. Most people would skip over top those because you feel at the end of the day that what would 720p do for me? Sad thing about it is I watch your technology, watch your screens on your projection setups, and I go, gee whiz, they can get jack out of that 1080p projector or 4K. Yep. But my customers and me, you know, with 720p projectors, we can operate outside, inside, you know, do a little driving outside with the racing simulator. That was pretty cool. I saw somebody do that. I just saw someone do it. But that was pretty cool. Watch your screen in a fully lit environment. Plenty of light smacking that screen. The halo system right in the middle of it. Beat black screen paint or black paint, whatever it is. That's Dynasty Black Paint by Home Depot. You know, because somebody made a statement that that was our product. So I said, you know what? We'll use it in all our demonstrations forevermore. That's also involved in that little nice little lawsuit. Bam. And people watching them demonstrate like, man, this guy's having a ball. Yeah, because it's easy. We do this all the time. We do this literally all the time. 400 something, over 40 something screen paints. I've done this so many times it's not even funny. Most people would be nervous at this point. They'd be super nervous. Me, please. I can't wait to get out there in front of a bunch of people and do this over and over again and again and again, because we can do this. So if you see me in court doing that little shuffle dance, you're done. You know what's going to happen in there, right? I'm like, oh, shit. Can't get around this. No, we can't get around this at all, period. We can back this stuff up all day long. Because y'all scared of the technology, that's what it is. Y'all became so threatened of our work at the end of the day, y'all decided to basically commit criminal crimes. And jealousy would drive people to do the weirdest stuff, man. That's why I say you have to be careful about the things you say from your mouth. When people sit there and say our rise and fall, it means their rise and fall. That's what they're saying. Because right now, they're nowhere to be found. And we're developing new technology. I got to get ready for 2026. I got something really cool I want to start working on. Like 2026? That's not even here yet. Yeah, we got technology we're going to work on in 2026. Some stuff I want to work on. I got a whole series of screen paints I'm working on for 2026. Something different. What you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? Always doing something mischief. Gee whiz Louise. All right, as you can see, that looks absolutely amazing. Boom. Knocked that out of the park like it was nothing. But we're used. Our technology is ultra short though compatible. All our stuff is ultra short though compatible. The reason why is because we work with ultra short throws all the time. It's all ultra short throw compatible. Every bit of it. Because God blesses us for it to be ultra short throw. All our technology comes from God. And I go on Facebook, do this demonstration again, do a little short video of it, and post on the other forum sites. And I know people are going to be using, people we know are going to be using projectors way beyond what we're using here. Definitely way beyond. As most people think like, well, it does. People think, well, if you use a projector like that, man, like the people want to spend some serious crazy cash at the end of the day. And if you use that projector in the day, man, I just go and get me a 4K projector. Yeah, you're going to find out, get a 4K projector, get a 1080p, put them side by side next to our screen paint. Yeah, you're going to sit there and go, huh. I could have went with the 1080p. Yeah, you definitely could have went with the 1080p. But we've done that one already before. That's why when I came downstairs, I was looking at the side-by-side on just for a minute. Came downstairs and saw the side-by-side. I was like, I am never buying a 4K projector ever again. And I haven't. I haven't bought one. And that's the reason why I haven't bought one. Because you couldn't tell one from the other. We went to a forum site and we broke it down like which one's 4K, which is 1080p. They kept getting it wrong. They couldn't figure out which one it was. They thought it was the left. It was the right. It was actually the 1080p projector. Sorry, the 720p projector. After seeing that, I was like, nope, never again. We don't have to ever buy 4K ever again. So when I got customers that'll come in, they really don't want to spend the money. They don't want to spend the money for a 4K projector. And the first thing they'll ask me is, do I really need to buy a 4K? I'm like, no, you don't have to buy one. because we have demonstrations, and I go to my archives, I pull those demonstrations up that I did against a 4K projector, and I send it over to them. But if you haven't really done those tests, then yeah, you put a 4K projector and a 1080p projector on a gray screen. The problem you're going to run into is that neither one of them, no matter what caliber it is, neither one of them can see the contrast level. They can't read it. Neither one of them can operate in fully lit environments. Neither one of them are going to have perfect color. The color balance is going to be thrown off. They're both going to suffer the same problem. The only reason is the 4K projector is going to give a little bit better resolution and a little bit more color pop, but it's not going to be much because you're still going to be in the same situation with the 4K. You're still going to be stuck in the dark. You still can't read an infinity contrast level, which is a requirement. And I can never understand why people, we had this conversation at the end of the day that you're watching a movie. What color is Darth Vader's armor? Is it gray or black? It's black. So why are you looking at gray armor? Why when you look at Batman's vehicle, it's gray? It's black. If you're watching Star Wars and they're having this dogfight in outer space, what color is space? It's black. So why in the world are you sitting there watching on this shaded gray looking image and trying to pass it off as a black screen or black image you're seeing? You're not picking it up. And if the black is thrown off, guess what else gets thrown off? Your colors go with it. That's why when you sit there and you watch them in the video, sit there and he was on a dark with this screen. His still colors were bad. And he said it'll get better once we calibrate it. That's the last thing I want to hear out of my mouth, out of somebody's mouth, who's putting my screen in. Because that screen is supposed to improve. I'm already going through calibration issues already. I'm pretty sure he calibrated that machine already when he had the white screens in there. Pretty sure they did already. Because they're looking for other solutions. And again, when you got screens that size, and you're talking about certified screens, you're talking about a very expensive screen. So they're trying to find other solutions and going down that route. If they had to, they will, but most likely they don't want to spend that kind of money. So when you got somebody coming and telling you that, you know, you got to calibrate a projector, and you're saying, well, you can see a difference here, and you're in a dark environment while you're making a statement, that's the whole purpose of them having you in there, is to show better color, way better contrast on what that screen is pulling off, and to do it in a fully lit environment. So what's the point of me basically having a sports bar, and I'm sitting in the dark with my projector, just to go into an environment that's supposed to improve my projector, or I'm going to be sitting in the dark in there too. There you go. Now, for those of you basically disapprove of what I say, well, you can sit in the dark with your projector all day long. Look at your washed out colors and your fake contrast levels. But that's pretty much what you got. On a projector you spent money for that you can't even get what you paid for. And my customers, on the other hand, well, they'll be outside watching sea turtles. Because we got people come here and get mad about what I say at the end of the day. That's where you'll be at. Out there watching in the dark. I gotta calibrate. I gotta go read a book on calibrating my projector because it don't work right. That's where you're gonna be at. You can't do this. You can't even put a halo system around your screen. I saw the poor job halo system always doing it halfway every single time. Oh my goodness. Halo system, you're supposed to have your lights on in the environment when you do those demonstrations. That's the whole purpose of the demonstration, to show that your screen can absorb extreme lighting. That's what it's for. Jeez, poor an ultra short throw. Come on, man, I even like doing it on this. It drives me nuts. Long throw. In these demonstrations, out of 100, 2% of those are ultra short throws. Everything else is long throw. So that's just to show that they can do it. That's all. Oh, look at you, upside down furry face. Upside down furry face. And it helps to do it in commercial. Because when you do it in the home, and we've done a lot of demonstrations at home, we had to really lighten these environments up when we're at home. Because again, from the demonstrations that people are used to seeing in home environments, they control the lighting in there. That's why. Even with the custom built rooms, they control lighting. I gotta figure out I can go to Home Depot and get this high power fluorescent white paint. It's safety paint, by the way. white safety paint. That stuff is super, super bright. That's what we need to paint the inside of the frame so it can light up higher. Is that right, Tyler? Because we all about pushing the envelope. And some people say, why are you mentioning him? He's in our room all the time. He's literally in our room all the time. Literally, always in our room. That's why we mention him. So you can get an earful. He's always in the room. He's weird. Alright, that's pretty much it for ultra short throw. So, I'm done on that. I got to do a couple of short ones. I'm going to use this video right here. A couple of short demonstrations for the reel. I have to come back and I have to do one long demonstration, short throw. All these different ones to put for the demonstration at the bottom of every shopping cart. All the shopping carts have demonstrations. And get those done. But I want to do it on the bigger screen because the bigger screen we're designing has much more light and it's much more of a challenge for us. Oh, not good. Oh, I did 235.1, didn't I? I think I did, yeah. Alright, so let me see. What we got for time here? Ooh, one bit over on time. Let me see. I gotta go pop on Facebook. Alright, people, hope you enjoyed. I don't know when the technology is going to. It's 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks of testing. After 2 weeks, we can launch it. But other than that, we got a lot of testing to go. Hope you enjoyed. Gotta go. Thank you all. And of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology, because if it weren't for Him, this would never be possible. Gotta go, and God bless.